Welcome to Behind the Event, a podcast that dives deep into the event industry. I'm Eric Westendorf, the founder of EventRender. The podcast is brought to you by EventRender. We help you run profitable virtual and live events through exceptional design. Be sure to check out our helpful event applications and design services at eventrender.com. Also, be sure to subscribe and like on whichever platform you use for podcasting, or if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and like there. And now we bring you Behind the Event. All right, so today we're going to talk about just a short segment on how to kind of upgrade your presentations through Zoom and whatever other platforms you use. So you can do this with Google Meet, Skype, and what else you got? Microsoft Teams and all those things. So it's pretty simple. It's just some different tools and stuff that you can use to really enhance the presentation and different abilities for meeting online. So I'm probably pretty laggy right now because I'm recording from like one program and then using another program to stream and then showing it through Zoom right now. But we'll just get into this real quick. So right now you can see I have this just going through Zoom right here. That's why it's pretty laggy. And if I back out, what's actually happening right now is I'm using this software called Xsplit. As you can see now, I'm in this window here where you can change a bunch of stuff. So right here I have my sort of normal view with me just talking. If I click over to here, again it's a little laggy because I'm using all these programs at the same time. I have a sort of presentation view here where I can easily show my my other desktop, which is a presentation just going through Google presentations right now. So pretty cool way to present. And then you can even, exit out of that, and then you have your whole desktop, and if you want to show whatever you want on your desktop there, you can go ahead and resize this if you want, something bigger. And then again, all of this will show up on Zoom. So you're presenting away like this, and you can show your presentation just like this, which is really very nice to have. So again, you can just kind of set up a few different views, and I'll go through all this and how to set it all up to switch all these things and how to download them. Yep, so again, and then you can also go to your full-on desktop if you just wanted to show that. And again, that would show up right in Zoom like this. All right, so how do you do all of this stuff? So the first thing is you're going to check out a website called Xsplit, which is right here. And all of this stuff is quite a bit easier to do if you have two monitors. You can still do it if you just have one monitor, but obviously if you have two monitors, you can sort of use the second monitor to switch back and forth a lot, which is a lot easier to do. And so I highly recommend doing that. But so this software, to get it, you just go to xsplit.com, which is right here. And the first program that I've been showing is called the Xsplit Broadcaster. And you can just go ahead and download the Broadcaster straight from their website, and it's a free version. And you can upgrade it to get a little bit more features, but at least it's you're able to use it free. And then again, it'll look like this once you get in here. And one of the things that might trip up a lot of people is how do you get your, with Zoom you have the ability to do virtual backgrounds so that your head is basically has transparency behind it. But the cool thing is with Xsplit, they actually have a program where you don't have to have a green screen as well, so you can use this if you don't have green screen, and so that definitely opens a lot of doors for a lot of people. So after you've downloaded this, the next thing you're going to want, again, if you don't have a green screen, if you do have a green screen, it's pretty simple to set up the green screen. Basically, you just click on your webcam source, which is right here, and then you would go ahead and change the source to, actually, go down here under devices, video, and then you click on your webcam. And then if you have a green screen, you can actually just, there's an option in there to use a green screen, and that'll get you out. But otherwise, again, if you don't have one, go ahead and go back to XSplit, and they have this cool, really simple to use program called Xsplit Vcam. So you can go ahead and download that, and once you've downloaded that, it'll look like this. And so what happens here is that it'll pick up your, I have a green screen, but even if I didn't have a green screen, what it does is it basically just looks at the contrast behind you, and then it determines what's behind you and what's in front of you, and then you can just go ahead and remove the backdrop behind you. And then, so you're all set there, you go back into the broadcaster application, and again, you can add the source, which would be the Xsplit Vcam this time. And so once you've added that, it'll actually just pick up your picture right away. And I've actually noticed that this, coming from the Vcam, looks actually better than coming from, or than being green screened out. The picture just quality looks better. So anyways, so those are two things to kind of get you started there, so that you have a ton of control in customizing your setup. And then again, if you want to do just these extra sort of functions here, which again will help a ton with your presentation. And I think this is glitching a little bad because I'm recording everything, so sorry if it's laggy or anything's happening here. But I've tested this out a good amount on Zoom, and it seems to work pretty well. So once you've done all that, yeah, you can set up your different scenes here. And so this is one scene I have where there's a sort of presentation window there, which is basically just recording my desktop. So again, you can just add a source, and in this case you would go to screen capture and monitor capture, and you can capture either one of your monitors. That will work that way. And then again, you can go ahead and present and present and present. And then obviously, if you want a really cool background like I have here, you can go to, let's do a full-on desktop capture. You can go to eventrender.com, go to background builder, and we have tons of customizable options for you to put in your logos and all sorts of things for to create a custom background, so that you can have a nice looking background like basically like I have here. All right, so that's pretty much that on how to use everything there. The last kind of thing that you would need to do to make this all work is under playout, I believe. I could be wrong about this. I haven't been playing with this too long, but I believe you need to do playout live scene on there, and then when you go into your Zoom settings to actually get this all to work, you're going to go into video, and actually, yeah, I think you can just click on Xsplit Broadcaster and it'll take the video from there. So normally you would just have, you know, which is actually already set up because I have a green screen, but in this case you'd take the broadcaster setting and then if I go change this, you can see I have so much more control with all this. So let's see, desktop capture and presentation camera. Sorry, again, this is moving a little bit slowly. And there you go. But yeah, so much more control with all this. If you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out to us here at eventrender.com. You can go to eventrender.com and just click on the Let's Talk button, and then we can go ahead and get in contact that way. And so yeah, thanks again. Let us know if you have any questions. I hope that helps out a bit to sort of enhance your presentations and allow you to present better and just have a lot more options for branding and selling and all that sort of thing. Thanks for watching or listening today. If you would like to hear any more or watch any more in the future, just go ahead and subscribe, whichever podcasting platform you listen to or watch. We post on YouTube as well as many other podcasting platforms. And if you have any questions for us, just go ahead and go over to eventrender.com and you can send us a message through our website there. Thanks and take care.